How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Into the Teeth Golf Podcast. I am Scott Rose.
And I am Calum, Allison.
How are you getting on, mate?
I've been better, Scott.
Oh yeah.
I've been better, mate.
First round of the Scottish PGA Championship. Drum roll, please.
There you go. Shite. So 9:36 a.m. this morning, I did start my round at West Kilbride in the SPGA alongside Fraser Mann and Alan Tate. Great three ball.
Seasoned professional three ball.
Veterans, I would say.
You're the youngest in that group by about 30 years.
That was funny. I've got a wee story actually. My dad obviously kept his caddy position, and my old man's looking good for his age. I'm not going to lie. He's a handsome fella.
I can confirm that. I know your dad well.
You can confirm that. So he was standing on the tee box next to me, and Alan Tate goes up to him and goes, "Oh hiya, I'm Alan." I went, "Oh, Alan, that's my dad." I went, "Fuck's sake, that your dad? That looks like your brother." So that was my dad had a smile all the way around the golf course after that comment from Alan. So appreciate that, Alan.
Tate is a silver-tongued devil, though. He knew what he was doing there.
Again, he's a veteran at speaking as well, isn't he? He knows how to work a microphone and knows how to work a room. We had the photo on the first.
Mate, just tell us what you shot.
Sorry, I'm getting dragged away, but we did have that the Alan Tate signature photo on the first.
The selfie,
tee, so
a Tate selfie.
Expect that to go up on the social media platform soon. Anyway, what did I shoot? 6 over.
6 over par. Right, okay. I shot that last week, so you're not going to get any slagging from me.
I can feel my cheeks going a bit red after saying that. You know what? I played like an absolute buffoon. I'm not going to lie. There were some golf swings that, Alan Tate and Fraser Mann must have been thinking, Jesus, we've been bumped by this chopper. I had a couple of really, really bad swings. Made a kind of normal par in the first. The second, I've hit 3 balls off the tee.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if you remember.
Two
professionals. 2 professionals. First ball and then 2 professionals. Can you remember West Kilbride?
I've never played it, mate.
You never played it, right? It's a dog leg right on the second. Dog leg right. There's a wee marker pole up on top of the hill, and it all slopes kind of right to left. I had more or less forgot how severe the slope was and how tight it turns to the right hand side. Mm-hmm. So I've stood up with Fraser Mann, who's hitting driver. Again, I can't quite relate to that. Alan Tate, he's hit an iron. So I just went and hit my 2 iron. I've hit it over the marker thinking that's fine, and then the boys up the hill waving the red flag, basically saying it's went in the gorse. So I was like, oh no. So I've stood up again.
Same
hit another one. Yeah, hit another one. So far right, it's lost. And then hit another one.
Oh no.
Well, a 5 iron. And a last one, I've changed to a 5 iron and put that down the middle.
5
For
off
tomorrow,
the tee.
I will be hitting a 5 iron. Well, I found the first one.
Right, okay.
Penalty drop, had a good wee wedge shot, bogey, so it was okay. Bad. Yeah, so I think it was 5 or was it 6 holes? I was 1 under. I got it back and I was 1 under par, but it was a 1 under par where I was like, how am I 1 under par? Because it shouldn't have been as good as that. There were some really sketchy swings, and then to top it off, I made a nice triple bogey on 14.
Thanks for coming.
And that was me kind of deflated, mate. So I was very quiet on the car journey home.
Could you, with like a level parish, make the cut, you reckon?
Well, if you hold on a little second, my friend, I will currently tell you what the leaderboard's looking like.
I also have it on my phone.
You'll see the usual names up there.
I knew what you shot. You're only 12 shots behind Bradley Neal, who's 6 under.
Yeah, there's still hope.
Yeah.
So I think some of the boys said it was the top. Is it top 45 they go through usually? I believe.
I think it is, mate. Yeah.
So I'm sitting T66, 6 over par. 45 just now is kind of 3-4 over. So
it's a big ask, isn't it? But some boys might come backwards though.
Yeah, I think if I shoot level par tomorrow, I'll be pretty happy with that performance. But again, do you want to shoot level par, just make the cut, then have to drive up the next 2 days for
Maybe
£100? Probably no. But we'll try and produce the best golf possible. But you know what, West Kilbride, great course, great setup. I thought the course condition was fantastic. It was a wee bit breezy, but there was nothing to do with the course setup at all. It's tighter than I remember. I was very nervous on some of the tees. It looked very narrow, a lot of gorse, a lot of bunkers in the fairway. Had my swing a little bit nervous, to be honest. A couple of ropey shots.
We've played a lot of golf together, and when you get it going, it's impressive because you're fast and you can get it going. But I know when you're struggling, you can spray it.
Well, that was kind of what was happening, mate, to be honest. I mean, I was hitting sometimes 2 balls off a tee, probably the majority of the time actually, but one was going like 100 yards right and then snap hook left. And I was like, this is just...
But mate, you don't...
not good.
You don't play that much.
Manage expectations, Scott. So, you know what? It was a nice day out on the golf course. Yes, the golf is pretty rubbish, but back to the drawing board tomorrow, my friend.
Good, mate.
What about you? How have you been?
I've not played any golf. I'm absolutely stressed at my nut.
Oh.
Just loads going on, mate. So
do you want to vent to me?
No, yeah, duh, maybe. I mean, it's all nice things. So tomorrow, Wednesday, when this goes out, so today, listen to it, is my last day in my current job.
Okay, right.
So it's been a stressful kind of week to 10 days of getting everything, all my ducks in a row, getting everything sorted.
Yes.
Making sure that I've done what I needed to do. I've got 12 days before I start my new job, which is
okay.
Great. But in that 12 days, we've decided today to get a new bathroom in the house, which again is a nice thing. At the end of it, I'm going to have a lovely new bathroom. It's costed me a fortune, and
as they do.
We've only one bathroom in the house. We've got the wee man, so we've had to move into my in-laws, which is fine. I get on well with my in-laws.
That's okay then. That's a bonus.
I've also just spent the weekend with them because it was my missus' birthday.
Oh, right, okay.
Back for a day, moved into theirs, so I'm packing up my stuff to go to the house. Joiners have come. They're asking things. Where's this go, that go, this go? I'm late for my appointment. I'm getting in. Then I'm in-laws. I've got to get the wee man bathed. And then I'm driven to my house to record the podcast, which is fine. My in-laws live 2 minutes away. It just feels a bit of a rush. And people that know me well know that I am OCD with time. So if I'm like feeling stressed or rushed and I'm like a minute behind, it's unbelievable.
You start flapping a wee bit.
Yes. So I'm I've not played any golf. I've got loads going on. Some of it, most of it good. So there you go.
Good, mate. Good. And best of luck in the new job when it eventually kicks off.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. So I'm
buzzing for you. I'm buzzing for you.
I can talk about it. It's fine. I'm starting with Trackman, which is one of the companies that I've always wanted to work for. So
I think it's a phenomenal post, mate. Honestly, I think knowing you well, it suits you to a T. I would say. Are
you calling me a geeky techie bastard? Is that what you're?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And those who watch the podcast will probably agree.
Exactly. So yes, mate. All good. Crimes against golf.
Crimes against golf. Here we are.
I've got. Well, have you got any this week that you want to chuck in?
I had a few.
Now remember, we're not going to go and talk a full episode.
We're not going to go crazy.
Yeah, just tell me your crime.
Well, I don't want to. This isn't necessarily my crime.
Okay.
But I've heard someone give a little bit of feedback on this crime, and quite a few boys think the same. Backwards cap. Yeah,
shocker. Now, I'm a cap wearer, as most people know. I've not got one on today. If I'm like driving home or I'm sitting at home, I'll sometimes flick it backwards, but I will I will not wear it on the golf course or out in public backwards.
Yeah. So I'm talking, at work, on the golf course. If you're going to a meeting with TrackMan, you're rocking in with a backwards cap on.
Straight out.
Yeah. So what are we? So we're against. That's a crime.
That's a crime.
That's a crime. Red card.
Guilty.
What else we got here? Just a quick one. Untucked polos on the golf course.
Right. Purpose, like untucked on purpose.
Untucked on purpose. We all know that it kind of pops out now and then, but I mean, if you're dressed appropriately and you've got a nice belt on and it fits, it shouldn't really pop out. So yeah. I'm going to say on purpose. If you're just kicking about with the untucked polo, crime or no crime?
I'm going to say no crime, because summer, if I've got a pair of shorts on, sometimes I won't tuck my polo shirt in.
Right, okay.
That's just my opinion.
I think it looks untidy, personally. Yeah. I would say it's maybe not a crime, but certainly it says it looks untidy. And by the way, I'm going off tangent a little bit here. I don't know if you know this, but the PGA now allows shorts in tournaments. Have we spoken about that before?
I did see that. We've not spoken about it. We've seen it.
A few boys were kicking about with their legs out today, and it was nice
not
to
before
see.
time, eh? Not before time. I mean,
not before time.
I remember playing in PGA events and it's like 32 degrees and sweltering, and I'm in a pair of trousers, and the girls are in skirts and stuff. Bloody ridiculous. But
yeah, so I might get the legs out tomorrow because it's 22 degrees. But untucked tops. Okay. We're going to go. No, you're saying no crime on that. Yeah, you're in charge of this one.
I'm going to say no crime.
Okay, that's fair.
You're a bit of a stickler for stuff. I had a few people message being like, Calum's, he's no joggies. A lot of people love joggies, mate.
That's fair enough if they love joggies. I don't. And no, I don't like them.
I'll not tell you who it was. They're lovely people.
That's all right then.
The only one, actually, it seems to always be a fashion thing that I thought. How do you feel about white belts?
So I've had a white belt before as part of uniform, but again, it matched as a part of the uniform. So I would say it's fine depending on what you're wearing.
Okay.
Is it a buckle belt, or is it one of the the fabric materials?
I think it has to be.
Is it white leather with a big
spinner
on the front?
I think it's a white leather belt. The old Anthony Kim fucking big.
Yeah, I'm probably going to say that's a bit of a crime, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would say crime. I'm not a big fan of that.
And then we've had some from our listeners. Now, this was sent in last night by Athel Stronach. So we both used to work with Athel. And it was also brought up by Robbie King, who's teaching pro at Loch Lomond, Cameron House. And it was when people have wedges in the top divider section of their bag and driver in the bottom. That's pretty tough.
Yeah. I'm a bit OCD with the bag layout. I must say, I would definitely say that's a crime. So,
see if someone takes an iron out of my bag to have a look at it, and puts it in like the other section.
Yeah, fuming.
I'm like, what are you doing? See if that was if I went finish golf and it was in my car, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. That my 7 irons in with my 6-5 in my 4. I would not be able to sleep.
I've had to train my dad on the bag because he used to I used to give him the club back and he used to just put it everywhere. So I agree with that. I thought that's I would certainly say that's a crime, sir.
Yeah. And then one as well, Ollie Morton, teaching pro at Archerfield, had brought up about people saying that custom fitting is a myth. Now,
custom fitting is a myth. Oh, right, okay.
Definitely a crime, and it also brings me... Now, I don't know when we're going to release this one, Calum, but we did last week. Was it last week now? It will be last week.
It was last week, yes, it was last week.
We sat down and did a podcast with Mr. Ian Fraser.
The one and only.
Amazing, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. And talking about your geeky personality, you were very much in your element, Scott Rose.
Mate, I was beaming. I was ear to ear for well over an hour. It was tremendous. So we don't know when I'm going to release that one. We're probably banking some episodes for when I start my new job because I don't know how busy I'm going to be.
But I like that, Ollie. Thank you for that one, because that leads on to a great episode that's due to be released. So if you do think it's a myth, give this podcast episode a listen, because you'll be blown out of the water.
Correct. And then a couple there, I'm just looking at Ross McCandless has just put leaving the rake inside the bunker. Now, I'm not sure about this one, Ross, because some golf clubs ask you to leave the rake in the middle of the bunker.
Yes, they do. And I think I played Dunbar. I want to say it was Dunbar recently on Friday, and they had a wee sign on their rakes that said, "Can you please place me back inside the bunker where you found me?" So,
yeah. So sorry, Ross.
I think if it's as long as positioned correctly and it's not just chucked in, yeah. I'm going to say no crime, but it's a crime if you're treating it without respect.
Yeah. Right, let's move on, mate. That was good, but if everyone could keep sending us in their crimes, golf, because it's always nice to hear some new ones. We've got to talk about this week, Calum. We've got a Scottish winner on the DP World Tour. We
do indeed.
Wyndham Clark potentially locking up Player of the Year. We've got a new match play structure to the PGA Tour coming in 2028. But Scott Jamieson.
Incredible, mate. Did you see his interview after?
Yes, I mean, brilliant. Emotional, as you would expect.
Oh.
I didn't watch much of it, but when I saw that he was in the lead with a few holes to go, I did switch it on. Uh-huh. And yeah, I mean, I don't know Scott personally. The people that do know him personally say he's one of the nicest guys going.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's his first win in 13 years. The definition of a journeyman, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
And to do it on home soil and have his kids there and stuff like that, brilliant.
I think it's special, definitely. Is he getting ready for Legends Tour as well?
Oh,
Scott,
no,
what did you see?
I don't know if he's that old. You might have just outed
No.
Scott Jamieson there. Let's have a wee look.
Sorry, Scott. Wait now. 42 he is.
No, he's got ages.
He's got a wee bit of while to go.
50, is it?
Yeah, 50. He's got a while to go. Got a while to go.
Don't take that personal, Scott.
Apologies, Scott. We're not calling you old yet. Yeah, but pretty impressive. Obviously started Sunday 3 shots behind. Final round 67, 5 under. Phenomenal. Really good stuff.
Yeah, with loads of Scots in the field. I'm not going to list them all. But no, it was good, and quite right. It's a Scottish event, and that's has got back-to-back winners there, obviously, because Grant Forrest won last year.
Yes,
there has been a lot of negative chat around Scottish golf in the last kind of couple of weeks.
Excuse me.
I think quite rightly negative, and it's more about the development and the performance side of things. Rather than what's currently happening at the Tour Pro level. But it's nice. It's nice to get a win for Scotland.
It is nice to get a win for Scotland, mate, yeah. And again, as you said, it's been a fair number of years for Scott, so...
Do you remember... I don't know if you'll remember, because I know you weren't probably into golf back then, but do you remember his first win?
I do not, no.
So his first win was... I just remember the trophy basically being... like a wood sculpture of Nelson Mandela sitting reading a book to children.
All right.
And it got shortened to 36 holes. So he was leading after the Friday.
Right.
The Saturday got rained off, and then the Sunday got rained off, and I think the forecast for Monday
was rain as well.
Was rain. So they just scrapped it and was like, oh, there you go.
Just called it utter superb.
And that was his win. And I think... a lot of people had kind of said, well, it's not really a win, though, is it? It's not really a win. So, no, it was nice for him to get it across the line. He's been...
definitely.
But if you look at him, he's been on tour for a decent chunk of time. He's only been to qualifying school in 2006, 2008 and 2009. And other than that,
he's managed to do well to keep the card. 421
DP World Tour tournaments. He'll he's likely, he's 42 years old, like you said. He's just won, so he's going to get an exemption for the next few years.
Yeah,
He's gonna get into the 500 club. So
easily.
yeah, that's mega. So congratulations, Scotty Jamieson.
Well done, Scott. Fantastic to see, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And then over the pond in America, Mr. Wyndham Clark again.
What's your thoughts on Wyndham Clark? Do you like him as one, a person, and two, a golfer? Before we get more into this,
Did we? I don't know if we spoke about this after he won the US Open. I find him hard to like as a person. I mean, there's no denying he's an excellent golfer. I hate that big wipey fade that he hits.
Yeah.
And somehow gets like 190 ball speed with it as well.
Aye. Again, I believe the jump numbers reduced, but
not a big fan of that. But yeah, he's an excellent player. What can you say? He's not the most likable character, is he? But
no, but he's had a year. I tell you that he's had a good 2026.
Well, that's his second tour win, and obviously he's won the US Open at major.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to look past him for a Player of the Year.
I would say so. Yeah, it was quite nice to see. Actually, I didn't realise Rory's interaction after he won in the final round.
Yeah,
kind of giving him a little bit of praise and stuff. Didn't expect that from Rory. I would have said that Rory was the kind of person to dislike Wyndham Clark.
I don't know. I think it's a difficult one. Rory's a bit Marmite in the last few
years.
Because
he is.
He's obviously been very outspoken about LIV and was again this week.
Yes.
But I still think he's quite liked on tour by most people.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But so Rory McIlroy, he's probably another one. I would say Player of the Year is between three players. You've got Wyndham, two regular tour wins, a major championship. You've got Scotty Scheffler,
Scotty boy,
two tour wins, but unbelievably consistent. And then you've probably got Rory McIlroy. He obviously won the Masters, 5 top 10s and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Rory's in the running for it, to be honest.
I agree.
Can't see that. I can't see that getting pushed through. Scotty, yes, or definitely Wyndham after this week, or last week, sorry, I should say.
I think Wyndham's wrapped up, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's sealed, mate. To be honest, I don't think Scotty's quite done enough. So yeah, I'd probably say it's Wyndham's. Now, I'm not his biggest fan, but as you said, he's a fantastic golfer. He's had a good season, so that kind of leads us on to a little bit of controversy he had at the BMW.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to bring this up because it was kind of floating about after Shinnecock as well.
Yeah,
and now it's floating about again at the PGA.
Is Mr. Clark a cheat?
No, do you know what? So someone sent me the video that I sent on to you.
Yes.
And he'd asked, it's actually my neighbour actually, Brett. He lives a couple doors down from me. Absolute golf perv, by the way.
Hi, Brett.
He's a great lad from South Africa. And he had kind of said to me, like, what's your thoughts on this? I don't think he's cheating. I don't think he's cheating.
Okay, let's describe what the video was first, so everyone understands.
Well, most people would have seen it. He's in the rough at whatever hole it was, and he's taken quite a few practice swings next to the ball. He's laid 3 or 4 clubs behind the ball, seeing how it sits for that club. Yeah. Even the commentator at the time had made a comment saying,
Trevor Immelman, I think, made it, yeah.
Yeah, he's taking his time over this, and he's doing this, doing that, and someone said, oh, you could say it's probably lying a little bit better. And that kind of started a little bit of controversy. But I don't think he's a cheat. I think he understands the rules. He knows how to take advantage of the rules.
Yes.
He knows where the grey areas are, and he's making things work for him. That's the way I see it, without breaking the rules. I don't know what your opinion is on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think these players are daft by any means, and I don't think they'd put themselves in a position. Again, all the eyes are on him at the moment as well. He's already had a close call, should we say, at the US Open, and which I think was more blatant. Not than Bryson's, but I certainly think it was blatant in the way he moved around that golf ball. This one, I think it was 3 clubs, as you said. He took, about 9 practice swings before hitting his shot.
Now, also, the practice swings are away from the ball.
Yeah, they were away from the ball. Yeah, I did see the video. They were away from the ball. But I mean, it's the countless of times of putting that club head behind the ball and just flattening the grass a wee bit more, and then a wee bit more, and then a wee bit more. So it's improving the lie behind the ball. So technically, he's getting a better strike on the back of the golf ball with how many times that club is laid down directly behind the golf ball. So
I would agree.
I mean, it is a grey area. I think it's said it is a grey area. Doesn't mean it. I don't think we'll know that if it's meant or not.
You can't deny that if he's put 3 different clubs behind the ball to assess it,
yes,
the ball is probably going to be sitting a wee bit better. And then to go back to Scotland, I don't know if you saw what happened to Sean Norris in the final round.
No.
So he got a 2-shot penalty.
I did see this.
Essentially,
yes. Sorry,
he's like, they've said that he went to take his stance. I'm actually watching it right now to make sure I get this right. He's standing on a divot. He's
flicked his foot back.
He's kicked the divot away and then reset.
Yeah.
He's been then pulled up for that. So Rule 8.1, a player's action that improved conditions affecting the stroke while preparing to play his approach shot from the fairway. This is on the 5th hole. So he's getting pulled up for kicking away a divot that he's standing on that's making it. But like guys like a Wyndham, which again I'm not saying he's cheating, but they're never getting pulled up for that. Do you think that's a DP World Tour and a PGA Tour thing? Because you never really hear of anyone getting pulled up for things like that in the PGA Tour.
I think they probably need to take it to the big boys table and have a little chat about it a little bit more. Because a divot under your foot, just flicking it away.
But then that technically, I suppose, is improving your stance or your lie and how you're going to affect to play your approach shot. So if we're going by the letter of the law, which golf should be done by the letter of the law, sometimes a wee bit of common sense, then technically yes, he has broken the rule. Yeah. It's a harsh one that Sean Norris.
It's a very harsh one. Yeah, I would feel really hard done by if that was the case. Definitely, I think Sean Norris will probably be looking at that a little bit as well, and he's probably seen the video of Wyndham floating about, and he's probably saying to himself, "How the hell has that happened?" And he's not been pulled up on that. So yeah, it's a grey area definitely, and I think it's obviously up for more discussion from the powers that be. But
it's a shame. It's a shame because I think the rules of golf are put in place, and then I feel like when someone finds a way to skirt around that rule and gain an advantage without being penalised, it's not like they're praised for it, but it's like, come on, like golf's a game of integrity and all that sort of stuff. And again, I'm not saying that Wyndham Clark is cheating or doing
it's a cheat, but it's for it to happen twice now. A bit interesting. I'd like to hear the audience's feedback on that as well. Obviously, your neighbours brought that up. What was your neighbour's opinion on that? So I'm waving in front of the camera with my hand there.
It's alright, mate. Nobody watches us on YouTube anyway. He was kind of the same. He'd said that he doesn't think he's cheating, and I've just kind of said, I said it's definitely stinky, but loads of guys are taking advantage of grey areas. And he said if it isn't illegal, then why not? All sports are sports are like that, which 100%. So we're on to the Tour Championship this week. Bob Mack snuck in, but the big news is it literally happened a couple hours ago.
Yes, I believe I just seen it from the PGA that was posted. Or Tiger Woods had posted something as well.
Yeah, that we have as of 2028. So obviously not next season, but the season after. We have a completely new season-ending structure, which I am a huge fan of.
I am also a huge fan as well. I like it, mate. I do. It's a change. It's quite refreshing, actually. And I think it's a little bit more rewarding to the top 32, but also the player who's been the most consistent throughout the year.
Do you want to break it down, or do you want me to break it down?
Either or. Do you want you go for it? You're quite good.
Oh, thanks, mate. You're quite good too.
That's all right, mate. I'll let you butter. I like to butter you up.
I better not fuck this up now.
That's all right. I can correct you. I can be the corrector.
Good man, good. I'm normally quite good at that as well, actually. But yes, so we've not actually spoke about it. We've threatened to speak about it, but essentially the tour is going to split into almost 2 tours next year. So you've got the Challengers Tour, and you've got the Championship Tour. So we're pretty much talking about the Championship Tour here. So for the PGA Tour Championship Series finale, so that's going to be the final event. 90 players will qualify for that. It will just be a normal 72-hole stroke play event. This event determines the season-long champion. Okay, and will also determine who gets into the Tour Championship.
Yes.
Now, the Tour Championship is the match play. Okay. Now, which I love that because there's been a lot of chat this week about the way that the points are structured. You can get Scottish Schefflers dominated all year, and then someone has a hot 2 weeks, wins a couple of events, and then runs away with the FedEx Cup. That's not going to happen anymore.
It's no longer. It's no more.
This is, to reward the most consistent player, as you said.
And as it should be as well. I feel like it's as it should be.
Totally. So, of those 90 players, the top 32 advance to the Tour Championship.
Yep.
Which is at the moment, which starts this week, is a 30-man stroke play event. So, week 1, which is the group stage, 32 players. It's 8 groups of 4, and the
World Cup format.
World Cup format. Players compete against the other 3 players in their group match play, and two of the 4 advance.
Right. Okay.
Now,
I like it.
These are all at different. This is at a different golf course as well. So you got week 2, which they're calling the knockouts. Okay, that'll be 16 players remain. Now this is basically a single elimination match play. You lose, you're out. It goes quarterfinals, semis, final, and the winner of that match play competition is the Tour champion.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. When it goes down to the last 16, they change courses, I believe.
I believe so, mate, yeah.
Yeah, which I like as well.
I mean, how good does that sound?
It's brilliant for viewing. I feel like for a viewer point of view, I think it's fantastic. I think it'd be really exciting. It'd be good to watch. And it's rewarding the player in the right way. It's just refreshing, mate. It's very, very refreshing. It was getting a bit stale and boring. We might, however, just see Scottish Scheffler win every single year.
I don't think we will, mate, because, well, maybe the season long, right?
Yeah, the season long, yeah.
But then it comes into a different element into the match play, and I think the only match play we really see on the TV now is obviously Ryder Cup, Solheim Cup, President's Cup. We're not really bothered about the President's Cup in the UK.
Yeah.
How good was the WGC match play when that used to be on?
Yeah.
I think professional golf, like the PGA Tour, seriously misses a really good match play tournament. And I think, as you say, it's refreshing. I actually wish we could just skip 2027 and start this now.
Just start 2028, yeah.
But I understand they'll have, sponsorship and everything like that to do it. But I think it's amazing. I think we forget sometimes that golf, the PGA Tour, is an entertainment product.
Yes.
And I sound like Rory McIlroy talking about live golf and stuff like that, but it's an entertainment product, and this is going to surely entertain more people.
Yeah, the promotion system, the relegation system, into your Tour Championship. I think I like the setup of what it's looking like for 2028 for sure. As you say, it's a pity that we can't quite jump into that in 2027, but at least we know there's probably still developments to come for 2028 as well. You never know, they might add something else in or tweak something else. So it's a good start, I would say.
It's a good start. I like as well, like the Challenger and Championship series. I think that's good. Do you know? Will we talk a wee bit about that?
Well, before we do you think match play is a better way of determining the Tour champion?
No. But I think now, I think what the PGA Tour now, they've separated it.
Yeah.
I think we've spoke about this. I think to determine the best golfer, I think 72 holes of stroke play is the best way to determine who is the best golfer that week.
Yeah.
Match play, like we said, anything can happen. So I think what they've recognised is that the playoffs are stale as anything. Now,
Yeah.
I'm a massive NFL fan, right? And it's all about the playoffs. And so is any other American sport, hockey, basketball,
Yeah.
whatever it's going to be. It's all about the playoffs. And then I feel like golf, the PGA Tour, started the playoffs because every other sport does it, and they've done it terribly. Because
Yeah.
how do you make golf that exciting? From a playoff point of view.
Yeah, I think this is where the new structure is going to help that for sure. I think it will be a lot more entertaining.
Because maybe the first couple of years when the FedEx Cup was like, $10 million, maybe the first couple of years it was like, oh, this person's going to win, and it was a wee bit exciting. But now it's like, well, they're all multi-millionaires anyway.
Yeah.
So how
Exactly.
exciting actually is it?
They had to change something, mate, and I think they're going in the right direction. As you say, I think that playoff structure suits the entertainment model very well.
Yeah. So let's talk just quickly about the Championship Series and the Challenger Series, because we've kind of threatened to speak about it. So let's talk about it. Now, there is also something else that the PGA Tour have done with the DP Tour, DP World Tour, and the Asian Tour, but I don't know enough about it because I'll sound like a fucking moron on a podcast, and I do that too often, so I'm not going to do that. But essentially, they've split it into, as we said, Championship Series. So this is going to be about 23 or 24 events. There's going to roughly be 130 players in the Championship Series. The minimum of $20 million purses. And the majors and the players are included in the Championship Series. And there's going to obviously be promotion and relegation. So, well, there won't be promotion because they're in the Championship Series, but you can be relegated to the Challenger Series.
Yes.
I don't think they've figured out what that exact number is yet, but you can be relegated to Challenger Series, and Challenger Series can move up to Championship. So, Championship Series is going to be at least 20 events. It's a minimum of $4 million purses, so quite a big difference. 144 player fields, which 14 players doesn't sound a lot, but when it's tee times and daylight, it is quite...
Yeah, that is quite a lot.
And then, so there's 20 players promoted to the Championship Series each year. There you go.
And we've got it right that it's 90 retain their Championship Series status for the following year. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Top
that
90.
makes sense. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
aye. Again, I think that's great. Now, the Challenger Series to me just sounds like the Corn Ferry Tour.
Yes.
Am I going to watch it? No. I'm not a massive watcher of golf really anyway, apart from the majors, the players, and that sort of stuff. But
As we've established.
yes, but I'll definitely watch the match play.
I think I'll probably with it. I think everyone will probably be interested in watching a little bit more golf to see what the new layout is like in 2028. We probably will be sucked into watching some more golf.
I think so, mate.
Just to see what it's like. But yeah, got NBA finals, NFL finals. Everyone comes out to watch the games, and it might just be that that's the case with the golf as well.
And it can only be a good thing because Live is on its arse. It's pretty much all the teams pretty much posted saying it's been a fun ride.
That's them.
That's that. Live 2.0 as they're calling it. I don't think it's going to gain much traction. Tyrrell Hatton's team won the team championship in Indianapolis.
I've seen that, yeah.
Basically said, listen, I just want to get on my flight.
Yeah.
One
They're
thing
not
actually...
interested anymore.
One
They're
thing
not
actually,
interested.
No, one thing that I found quite interesting, and I want to get your opinion on this. Do you know who won Live Indianapolis this week?
I do not.
That's Michael Lasasso. So Michael Lasasso was the young lad who was the NCAA champion who basically joined Live straight out of college.
Right, okay.
Okay. So he's not had a great year. He's won this event, but he's not had a great year, right? But this is what he's earned on the course. So individual on-course earnings, $3.2 million. Okay. Bonus for second team place finish in Indianapolis, $800,000. So that is
4 mil.
4.043 million, and that would rank him 40th on the PGA Tour money list. And he would sit above Jake Knapp and Ben Griffin, right?
Jesus.
Now, that doesn't also include a percentage share of $9.7 million in the 2026 team prize money, and also his signing bonus. Now, Michael Lasasso, in a couple of years' time, whatever it might be, will probably have the option or a pathway to join the PGA Tour. He's cleared all that money, straight out of college, set himself up for life. Not for life, but set himself up for a long time.
Well,
and
it depends what life you want to live.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much set yourself up for life, yeah.
And will have a pathway back to the PGA Tour. So really, you're thinking, well, the boy's absolutely...
It's a win-win for him. It's a win-win for him.
Unbelievable.
Incredible. What age? Do you have his age there, Scott?
He'll be 20 or 21, I think.
That's ridiculous, honestly. The money in the game is crazy now, isn't it, really?
Well, even you look at what's happening with the PGA Tour, minimum purse is £20 million. PGA Tour, Rory McIlroy, we spoke about a little bit. I've got Liv to thank for that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
they've been pushed into a strong-armed into doing that. You know, putting up their prize funds.
Michael Lasasso is 22 years old.
22, multi-millionaire, sorted.
Yeah. So Liv, we're not going to talk about it, but Liv completely tore up professional golf. But I think at the end of it, when all the dust is settled, I think everyone will be a winner. Us, as consumers of golf, haven't been the winners because it's maybe not made it as good a product to watch. But then, hi Calum, we started a golf podcast, not off the back of this, but it's given us stuff to talk about. So maybe we are the winners.
We are golf's the winner.
Well, I don't know about that. But hopefully,
that's what Jimmy Billard says. Is that not his thing? Football's the winner.
Yeah. So hopefully, we're going to start seeing a pathway for John Ram and stuff to come back.
Yeah, nice to see some of the boys back for sure.
Perfect. So I think it's exciting. But have you got anything exciting coming up, Calum, other than shooting 5 under tomorrow to make the cut?
Well, hopefully that very much is the way it works out tomorrow. It's a 12:40 tee time. You'll be able to follow live on the PGA Tour Scotland, whatever it is. Bold and brave.
Well done, mate. Proud of you.
If you want to see me try and shoot the course record tomorrow. But no, apart from that, I've not got any other golf coming up. However, I am going on a golf trip to Ireland very soon in September. I'm going over to play Portrush, the K Club, and Loch Earn with a good colleague of mine, Andrew Owens.
Oh, can't believe my invite. My invite must have got lost in the post.
Well, my father and my brother are joining, so we're staying kind of just based in Belfast in a hotel, and obviously getting over to play some amazing golf courses, so couldn't turn down the opportunity of that.
Superb. Well, enjoy that. I don't really have anything planned. No golf, no holidays. Spent all my money on a bathroom.
There we go, mate. That's it.
But no, excited to
Daddy daycare and bathroom.
That's it, mate. Excited to get going with the new job, and yeah, mate, just enjoy sitting down in the evenings and chatting pish with you, my friend. Well,
as we say it, we don't know when we're going to release the golden episode with Ian Fraser, but I'm sure it'll be out pretty soon. We can have a little chat about that in the upcoming days. But that's a little golden gem for our audience, or our listeners and viewers.
Yes.
And if you are listening this evening or to this podcast, can you please make sure you are following us on all social media platforms, liking all the posts, and subscribing on YouTube. It really goes a long way for me and Scott trying to grow this podcast business. And also like and follow on Spotify. Give us a wee like and follow on Spotify as well.
Perfect. Right, mate, let's get out of here.
Goodbye, my friend, and good luck.
Cheers, buddy. Bye.